Okay, so I'm trying to set up something here. Wherever you are right now watching, we want to say welcome to Screen Vision. Uh, we've been sorry. Let me. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Wherever you find yourself, if you are in the Mosanzi, if you are in the Kigali, Yanza, Liberia, the US, Canada. Just share our show tonight because we're going to have a interesting discussion. The youth from the Nimba students in East Africa going to be having an important occasion. Comes the 25th of this month. So we're going to be discussing about the program tonight, and is the inauguration program. Actually, I think it's the first inauguration program of their association. So. We want everyone of you to stick by us. Let's follow the discussion together, and then you can share your thought about the program, and you can also make a contribution because we love money. We intend to carry on development. When I say we, they intend to carry on development. So you cannot carry on development without funds. So your contribution also, we will appreciate that. Broske Gwambei and his team gonna be here. I see Rita is already in the back. The honorable himself, Broske Gwambei, is pretty seated in the back. But you can share the show, Rita. Brooks, share the show in your various chat room. On Facebook while we, and wait more people to follow, and then we can start a discussion. So just share the show, talk to somebody, sharing. I'm trying to do mine as well to share. So oh, that's good. So thank you again. Keep sharing our show tonight. Uh let's do that together. My name is Status V Bala. I wait the panelist JJ Sylvester Blessing JJ. He's going to join us tonight for this all important discussion. So don't go away if you want to be well informed about the program that is coming up in Kigali. So whether you find yourself, I see 5 person watching right now, you can start to drop a comment in the comment section. As we go through, just share our show, encourage more people, to follow the conversation tonight. This is what we do here on Screen Vision. We've been away for some time now. We've been off air due to some technical issue, but now we are back. You saw the show they gone time. It was very interesting. It was interactive. Hopefully, we're going to have the leadership going to be on the radio, going to be on the platform probably tomorrow. I'm going to communicate with them because I received a call yesterday, and then they were asking, to appear to make some clarity when it comes to not really clarity, but their decision they have made when it comes to the whole stock we're discussing the other day. So it means that if everything goes well tomorrow, we're going to have them on the platform for us to discuss the issue. Let me try to bring my guest now. Bros, can you kind of turn on your camera? I see Rita. This lady, she's actually energetic. I can remember when she appeared on my platform the last time. we're discussing. I think it was the program again. Yeah, when the superintendent came here, she was part of the planning committee, and it went well. Now she is part of this identical planning committee again. So it's like the woman is known for planning. Anyways, it is what it is. That's good. Let me bring in Broski Gwambei. And okay, let me do that. Okay. Yes, and let me bring on Rita. It's not her first time here. The lady was here the other day, and I think she got some good ideas when it comes to planning. So that's why they usually use her on the planning committee, and that's good. Anyways, uh, welcome Rita. How you doing? I'm not hearing you. Rita, you are muted. Unmute yourself. Rita, can I? I'm not getting you, Rita. No, I'm not getting you. Oh my God. If we are not getting Rita, it's like you're
Yeah,
going to join.
hello?
Yeah, fine. You are good now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you are good now. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. What news from your community?
Everyone is doing good.
Okay. And I can see Broski Gwambei is pretty seated. The man is probably is trying to do some connection. Honorable, anyways, welcome to our platform.
Okay, thank you again. It is a pleasure being here once again. We are always here. So coming here tonight, we are here on another note, not as normal panelists on the show, but we are here today to speak to our people when it comes to our union activities, especially the planning process. Is we have on Saturday. So
Oh,
for that reason, I'm here with my team. We'll talk more about that. And first there is the chair leader for the planning committee, and we will be joined by the PRO soon, very soon.
yeah, the
And the
PRO is
last
already
being,
back.
yeah, the last was also. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you
We are
so
trying
much.
to share this.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We appreciate that. So you listen to him. The program is going to be a wonderful program. This coming Saturday. I think it's Saturday. In Yanza, this time around, people say Kigali. So I just hope that people going to tender for the program. Let me try to bring the camera going back. Anyways, so please share our show. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Folks, yeah, 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 again. Mr. President, I'm still waiting for my invitation. Oh my God. Somebody still waiting for the invitation. See the president name on the screen? President still waiting for the invitation. The mail come from Cyprus. You come from Cyprus to join.
Yeah, my dear brother, you're right. Yeah, it's
So
possible. It's possible. My brother will come.
following
It's
us
possible.
from Cyprus, that's the man Jerry B. Silly. The man is one of the members of Screen Vision, and we appreciate you, Jerry, for joining us. We have Tama, not Tama, but Thomas. Thomas is watching. Thomas, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Can you share our show tonight? Yes, continue sharing the show so that we can have more people on. because the discussion tonight is kind of important. And you know, when we talk about Nimba, when we're discussing Nimba, we know what we're talking about. We know what Nimba people can do. So we don't want to have like two persons on and then we start discussing tonight. We don't want you to, to mix some of the discussion. We actually want you to be online with us as we go along so that you can give your own, honest opinion about the planning process and how do you feel? What's your own expectation of the program? So that you can just give it in the, if you have some question about the program, you can place it, and the chair is here. See the Omofini painting her position, her phone name, everything. So you can see already, yeah. She's a chair because she on planning committee chairperson. So I mean, she's not an ordinary person though. So we are happy to have her on our platform tonight. Like I said, it's not the first time. Last time when we were having program, I mean, she was here and we discussed. We know how the whole program went. We got to cover that program, and we hope to cover this program again from the airport. We understand that the honorable going to be here. So, gentlemen, the program is not just ordinary program. The honorable going to be here. The honorable going to be here. Honorable Koga going to be here. So it's not easy. We want to pick up the man from the airport. Going to be live from the airport. I mean, so just continue following Screen Vision. You're going to get all the happiness. I saw DN News posting the flyer. You should know that it's really, really serious. Yeah. When I saw it, I said, wow, the program gone viral. Just imagine or DN News posting the flyer. So to tell you that when we're talking about Nimba, we know what we're talking about. Anyways, we want to say thanks to the people of Nimba, the students of Nimba here across East Africa that studying. We know the importance of education. That's why students are all here, in pursuit of education to go back to our community, to go and contribute meaningfully to our society. Remember, if you are not informed, you will not perform. So the only way you're going to perform is if you are informed. So that's why we came out here to get informed. People are getting informed on the environment. People are getting informed when it comes to health issue. People are getting informed when it comes to the law. People are getting informed when it comes to, how do you call it, the HR area. I mean, people are getting informed when it comes to finance. I mean, every sector, agriculture, people are just getting informed. When we go back, then we're going to perform, but we cannot go back without being informed. Definitely, we will not perform. So, on that note, we want to say thanks so much. We have 6 person watching. I think we can start the conversation tonight because the other two guys, we don't want to waste time here tonight. We are not coming here to sleep. We don't want to sleep on the people. People already started following the show. So continue sharing the show. Continue sharing the show. And let me say greetings to the chairperson of the Liberian community in Rwanda. The chairperson of the Liberian community in Rwanda, a big man, and his entire, staff there that work along with him, his colleagues. We appreciate you guys for your hard work. I saw the report, and trust me, we're going to look at that report and then give our own opinion when it comes to that report aspect. We saw it, so we appreciate you guys for the work though. So continue sharing our show, encourage your friends to follow. I don't know what happened. I saw the former president. Sorry, I mean the man ballet dropping. I don't know what's going on with him. Former President George Manuel Weah. The man ballet is dropping. I don't know if he's okay or he's not, but I hope that he's doing well because he's our former president. We want him to, continue contributing to the society. But yeah, please call your colleagues to join the show because we don't have time. I saw the other person joining later. He went back. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, so can I give us a minute? We are trying to connect more people to form part of the discussion tonight. Keep watching Screen Vision. We are coming to you live from Kigali, Rwanda, the beautiful city in Africa. One of the beautiful cities in Africa. Very clean. I mean, we are on a summit actually discussing, biodiversity protection and other things. So we are being joined by people, you from different countries, West Africa, East Africa, you know. But the summit actually okay, and tomorrow we're going to end the summit. So there are a lot of things we learn from the summit as a young people, when it comes to connection. How should we connect, with each other? And what are those things we need to do to protect the environment? Because, like we say, the environment is everybody's business when it comes to environmental protection. It's not about individuals. So there are a lot of youth on our program discussing. So you can just, Liberia is also part of this identical program, this summit, because we have the Liberia Biodiversity Network. Yeah, but they were not represented. We were part of the program. So one way or the other, Liberia is being represented when it comes to the program. So we appreciate the funder for that, establishment. But that is not our discussion tonight. We are talking about Nima people business. So if you are from Nima, share our show. Share our show. If you're from Nima, share our show. Broski Guambei, he is a panelist, on this platform, but for tonight, they made it in different form. They're making it as president elect. It's not only Rwanda, the entire East Africa. So you see, they made a big man. What's going on? Rita, you spoke with your people?
I don't know what's going on, but I tried testing the honorable VP elect. So I'm hoping we see my message on time.
Okay, because we don't want to. Anyways, few minutes from now, we're going to start a conversation with you. We want to encourage our brothers and sisters to join, you know, uh, to join us the coming Saturday at ULK. It's good to connect with people, connect with each other. It's important because just imagine, students across East Africa, in various universities studying. So it's just difficult for us to come together like that. Now, if you see the program that is coming out, it's such a huge program. It's going to be, it's going to be filled with different people from various countries in East Africa, from Uganda, I think from Kenya, from Rwanda, going to emerge. So it means that people are going to connect. And so it is actually important for you to connect. You're going to meet different people, share ideas, share contacts. Because the world we are actually moving in now is kind of a professional world. We are here to study. But mind you, studying is one thing, and then when you go outside there, it's another thing. Who you going to connect with? You cannot work in isolation as an individual. So it's good to connect with people. So it is important that once you are from NIMA, make it your duty to join. Come on the program. Let's see. I just hope that people saying if they having program in Kigali, you will not really find plenty people there because the people already used to Yanza. You say Yanza, you can just park behind the hall, you go to the event hall. You park behind the hall, you go to the other place. So normally, almost all the event, all program, people want to go Yanza. It is true, we appreciate the people from Yanza, but there are other people in Kigali too. Let's see what can happen. So if you actually love Nima and you're from Nima, you have to turn up for the program. It's not have to be in Yanza. So you want to tell me every time that because they say Yanza close also. Let's people from Yanza, they close all the place that far from each other. So every program should be in Yanza. No. This time around, the program has been here in Kigali. We want to see now the Chuchu Nima people in my Menton. The Chuchu Nima people now. Let's see all of your attendance for that program. Let's see what will happen there. Let's see. So you can start looking for your 2K. Like Kigali, like they say they coming. I know you been here. You screen to the city here. So if you coming, come prepare because you pay away. Like, if don't come around you in the last side, if you come here around you in the last side, if you living here to go there, you pay 1K, 200 or 300. So just start preparing your money. Just prepare transportation to go and come. Yeah. If you live here around, Jizozi there, it's okay for you. Yeah. But if you come around you in the last here, it's not TB area, you finish. Just prepare your 2K, you know, to attend the program. But we know what people can do. I appreciate the people from Nimba. I know what Nimbadians can do. So I know, that hall gonna be full, gonna be jam packed with students. Students going to connect. Just imagine the senator coming. and then the senator see 20 persons, God forbid. So one for that hall to be packed. Then the senator carry the news back. Say, look, when we talk about Nimba in East Africa, it's not easy. The students not easy there. So that's why we want everyone to tender for the program. Everyone to tender. And we receive our communication. Screen Vision gonna be there. We'll carry the program live. Yeah. The veteran journalist reporter David gonna be on the program. The man is doing mass communication here, and he's not just an ordinary person, the man one of the big journalists in Bon County. The man is here pursuing a bachelor in mass communication. So veteran gonna be on it. As the program going on, we're gonna be writing story like we did. You see, I mean, a lot of people. But I understand that some people here don't following us. Oh. Rita, you following Screen Vision? What about Jacob? Jacob, you are not following us. Okay, let me bring you on the platform now. Thank you. Let me bring you on. Okay. Jacob is not set. I think we can start something going. Okay. Sylvester Blessing JJ's. Yeah. The mace in the back. Okay. So once Sylvester is set, I'm gonna bring you on and we can kick the ball rolling. Let's start. Thompson is watching. Thank you. He's watching from Mosanzi. Yeah, you see, I'm watching from Mosanzi. Thank you there, Comrade, for watching. Please share our show. We appreciate the people from Mosanzi. I mean, the people from Mosanzi that president by man, not easy, oh, man, excellency to a kneel. Comrade, you saw that thing? I saw the man name, man, and then get the excellency. I said, wow. They didn't come and go over, it will not be
Can you
easy
imagine?
for.
Can you imagine? We posted a man flyer yesterday. We posted a man guest flyer yesterday. We put chairman there. The man, the president is a comrade leader. He not respecting my title. Please choose that and put Mr. President. That's what they say.
Damn, man. Oh my word. Anyway, the people from Mosanzi have a very good leader because he's friendly, I guess that they are doing well there. He's friendly, usually liaise with colleagues. And that's good. It's good that when you are a leader, always listen to the people, you share ideas because you don't have control, over everything. So you have to hear from the other people and before you guys can come up with a formal decision. Anyway, JJ, if you ready, just give me a thumbs up. Let me bring you on so we can start the conversation. Good. Okay. Thank you. So, folks, thanks so much for watching. We're about to start our conversation tonight. We have 7 person watching. Continue sharing our show. You can also follow us on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. So currently we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are following us on Facebook, we appreciate it. Please go on YouTube as well to follow us. Now let's start our conversation. We have we have Jacob, and we have Rita, we have Brooks, K. Gwambei, the president elect, and who is Jacob? Jacob is the this SG, yes, Secretary General elect. Okay. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Screen Vision.
Yes, good evening, Chief.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Okay. We want to say thanks for joining us, and we appreciate you coming on our platform tonight to discuss the issue about your event or your program that is coming up. We appreciate you coming on. Sylvester, welcome.
Yeah, again, good evening to our guest and good evening, Mr. Bala, as well as good evening to our listeners out there.
Okay. Let
Thank you
us
for
introduce ourselves quickly. Let's start from Bruce. Bruce, can you introduce yourself to our audience? Tonight, you in different form on the platform tonight.
Okay, good evening to every one of you. Good evening to the listening audience, and good evening to our people back there, our Nimakante people right here in East Africa. Good evening to our people back home in Liberia. Good evening to uh, the panelists and my own Stream Vision team. It's an honor to be here tonight to have some discussion with you when it comes to our planning process and then our union. So we are here with our team, and my name is Broske Gwambele you call, and I am the president. I mean the chairman elect of the Union of Nimba Students in East Africa, and I'm here with my planning team and one of the officials elect. So they will introduce themselves properly so we can start the ball rolling. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Brooks. Let's go to Rita. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ba- Very good to be here again. So, good evening, my distinguished listening audience. Good evening to our panelists. I'm Rita Dwaiji Myers. I reside in Gisenyi. I'm the chairperson on the Planning and Program Committee of UNSEA Inaugural Program. Comes October 25th, 2025.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from Jacob.
Yeah, good evening to Screen Vision and all of the panelists. And it's actually an opportunity to be here. And I would like to appreciate the Screen Vision family for the level of support that the platform is given so that the community can better discuss essential issues. By the way of introduction, I'm Jacob G. Carter. I represent ONCA as a Secretary General elect.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable SG. Let's hear from Mr. Sylvester Blessing JJ.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Bala, and thank you to our guests for honoring our invitation. I'm now screen to this platform. My name is JJ Sylvester Blessing. I'm one of the panelists on this platform, and I'm hoping that we discuss the growth and progress of your organization, which also have an overall effect on the growth and development of the diaspora community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to their names, their position. So we're going to kick the ball rolling with the chairperson of the program planning committee. Uh, Rita, can you tell us what are you here for? You guys are on our platform. Tell the public why you here. Why we want to hear. Tell us. Let's hear you.
Okay, so tonight we are here to discuss the success of the inauguration ceremony to encourage our NIMA students, people from NIMA who are working here. It's not only limited to the students, but also to the working class and to those who stays in any part of East Africa about the upcoming inauguration ceremony and for their support because without their support, this program will not be a success. So we're here to encourage everyone and discuss the progress of the NIMA students in East Africa.
Okay, thank you. So, how was the planning process when it comes to the event, and how long you guys been planning for? And today we find ourselves to where we are.
It been a while after we received education in August, yeah, August about the planning activities. But at certain point, the planning progress stands still because of some misunderstanding. Then we begin the process, even though there are some difficulties, but by the help of God and by the collaboration of each member, today we are here and we're hoping to have for event on the 25th.
Okay, Jacob, you want to say something?
Yes, and as a planning committee chair, they rightly said, the all is set for the conduction of a program on October 25th. And we come to invite everyone, all well meaning citizens of people from Liberia, our student community, and all chapters, regional organization. We are written communication to them, and we are written both internal and external communication. External communication is where we're going to get our support base from back home, from our leaders. We are written a lot of them, and they're going to be in attendance. We are written a lot of dignitaries, such as Senator Koga. He promised to be our guest speaker. And we've written the Liberian Community Leaker and all auxiliary organizations that falls under Leaker. A lot of extended organizations from Uganda, And so we've been doing well. We've been engaging people, and we're inviting everyone. And we hope for that the program going to be very good. So
Okay,
we hope everyone there.
thank you. So now back to you, Rita. What should we expect for the program? What are some of those things that you put in place, that people should expect when it comes to the whole program stuff? And what are some of the activities that will happen on the program?
So we are not doing too much because this is first leadership. So we need to establish grounds and also raise funds the organization. So we'll be having our indoor program. After the indoor program, we end it up with a inaugural ball. Yeah.
Mm. Right, indoor program, inaugural ball. You care to expand on that inaugural ball small?
Yeah, so the inaugural ball will be hosted at how do we call this place?
You rush
Chairman,
by.
yeah, Rush Bar, sorry. So the inaugural ball will be hosted at Rush Bar at the hour of 8 p.m. So you are free to come. There is no ticket or sale. So every individual will be freely accepted in. You are not going to pay any money at the gate. All you need is to come with your drinks money because we are not providing any drinks for individual. And for the indoor program, I said there will be fundraising also. So we included fundraising so that we can be able to help students. Like for example, the past leadership gave a financial aid. So the fundraising program will be kept for the student purposes like financial aid, medical assistance, and what have you. So that's the main purpose of the fundraising and all our activities that will be hosted during that indoor program.
We do. So you guys want to have the program. One of the main purpose of the program is to raise fund. And that fund will be used to contribute towards students' education here. Is it going to be something like a financial aid or full scholarship? You guys going to offer full scholarship? Is that a
At the end
scholarship or financial aid, something like that?
of the leadership, they are going to decide like giving full scholarship or financial aid. But I believe that
Cool.
we that in so raising this fund is used for the
Yeah,
The network is giving Rita
let
problem.
me come in.
I will come to you. Yeah, Rita learn so that the vice president can come. JJ have to come in. Brooks here tonight, but the may leave you were planning, so the more question will go to you guys. He will butcher us later. Yeah,
getting me?
yeah. Go ahead now. Getting you.
Yeah, I said the aspect of determining if that full scholarship or financial aid is in the of the they are going to decide on which financial assistance they can give. All we need to generate funds so that we can help our students.
Rita, thank you so much. The network is kind of bad. The network is not treating you right today from Gisenyi. Thank you, former SG Jura G Mungo for following. We have Ina is watching. Thank you so much, Joseph is watching. Seaton Trago, my own son, he's watching from all the way there. Mosanzi. Yeah. So let's go back to this general secretary because I guess he has most of the data when it comes to all those who they actually invited. He was just throwing in the air like we invited Koga, Honorable Koga. He was the only name that you mentioned, the only name that you mentioned. You didn't mention other names. You just say like other dignitaries. So I don't know whether uh you have other people on the list, that you send invitation, that honor the invitation, are gonna be, that say yes, are gonna be on the program apart from the honorable.
Yes, like I said, we have invited people both from the internal and extended angle, having to
Mm.
be from back home and that of those in leadership within Rwanda and Uganda. Because our organization, when you look at it, we say the Union of Nimba Students in East Africa. So it's on that kind of broad perspective. We are now only limited to Rwanda alone. But to
Okay.
bring it up to speed, some of the dignitaries we are invited, and some of those we are partnered with for a while now. We wrote the Senator Yan Twine. We wrote Manako Miape Gono like last year, 2024. She was here for our program and she contributed as well. And then she hopeful of making some contribution. She would like to be here too, if all goes well from now to Saturday. And then we wrote Honorable Enders Manzie, who have been one
Mhm.
of our partners, one of our lead contributor too. And then these are people that continue to help to support the union activities. Other guys we wrote was we wrote the Nima Rubber Corporation. We wrote some dignitaries, some guys, some of our Nima citizens who work at Asida Meta. We have written them. And some people are responding. And some people hope to be here. But we are saying Senator Koga because he's the main guest speaker. He's a guest speaker who will preside over every other thing. You have assured that you're going to be here this week. And our co-launcher, not forgetting about our co-launcher, Honor Emmanuel Brown, he promised to be here. He's one of the top newsmen in Uganda there. He represents all Liberian students in Uganda. And he promised to be here. Among that, we wrote the Nima caucus in general. And we expect contribution from all of you people we have written. So the program, the Union of Nimba Students occasion that is coming on Saturday, is going to be real great. It's
Mm.
going to be real great. Like the planning committee chair said, they're going to be fundraising activities. Like all of the regional organizations coming, they will normally contribute to Nimba students' activities. Like the same what we do, they will contribute to the activities, and the monies they are solely for assisting Nimba students while they are schooling here. In terms of emergency, in terms of tuition aid, is where we're going to put our hand and get some money there and do all of the activities. So right now we are the leader of the people and we bringing a transparent leadership to them. We promise that for the fact, by the statistic, right? When you look at the election activities that were conducted with the Union of Nimba Students in East Africa, it can show that the majority of the populace have that confidence in us. So we see it as an obligation to make everything right in their interest. So every other thing is on course, and the Union of Nimba Students in East Africa is on the path to rising. We have a lot of things on the agenda to be achieved for this year. So in
Okay.
short, the
Thank
program
you.
is going to be great, and we are inviting everyone over there for the program at the
Thank you.
ULK campus.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so.
Quickly, before I come to the president-elect, and I'm going to give Sylvester a chance to chip in questions. I think you, Sylvester, is one of the panelists on the platform. So Sylvester and I are going to be doing the questioning back to back, asking you guys, some question when it comes to the program. So, how many countries that are part of this identical union for now in East Africa? How many countries?
And per the statistics, some of the most effective country we have right now. But on a broad basis, it's about all East African countries that NEMA
Yeah,
students
yeah. But for now, how many people are you think that during the voting process that were part of the voting process? You know,
for now we have the Rwanda student dominated, and then we have Uganda. Uganda came second, and we have just few students from Kenya, and I think one or two from Botswana.
okay,
So we have the let's say we control the full right now, but the most
okay. Thank you.
active are Rwanda and that of Uganda.
Thank you so much. Let us go to the president-elect, Mr. Bruce K. Gwambei, who is going to be inaugurated, come Saturday. I mean, the program is not going to be easy. You just listen to the Secretary General on the calling names of those dignitaries that they invited, that received invitation and confirmed that they're going to be on the program. Though we'll come back to him for him to call some, I mean, the local chapter, we're talking about people in Rwanda, you got various chapters, you got various auxiliary groups in Rwanda, and we also want to know those people you get invitation, their group names as well, so that people can be informed. Sometimes when you're on the public radio, it's good to say these things so that they cannot say that we receive communication, but we were doing this, because the issue we have to support each
Sure,
other.
sure.
So once you receive communication from your colleague, you have to contribute, you have to go on that program. So that's why I want for the name to be core so that we can hold him by that. Okay, now let's go back to the president elect. Honorable, welcome again. You've been following your SG, you listen to the vice and that you're the chair on the planning committee. You care to add your voice, to their voices when it comes to the whole programs, how is it going to be like? Probably they left something out before we will come back to you. Then JJ will ask a question and I will come back. Let's start with that.
Okay, okay. Honorable CEO, thank you very much for providing me the opportunity to talk, and also let me appreciate Stream Vision in general for providing us the opportunity to appear tonight on this show. It's always important to speak to your people and let them know about the happiness.
Mhm.
Uh, I just want to add my voice to the voices that have come up, the energetic guys I'm working with, the SG elect, and our powerful cheerleader for the planning committee, although she left. I just want to add my voice to their voices for the purpose for which we are here tonight. I cannot go follow without appreciating. Since we got elected, we have taken our tour in the various preferences, and we have talked to our people in the region, specifically in Rwanda, in Uganda, and then also talk to our people in Rwanda here and visited all the preferences in Rwanda here in person, showing to them that it is important to get their views. And then it is important when you trust somebody and give them certain responsibility, you reach out to them and appreciate them. So they deserve to be involved into the process. So I want to appreciate them again using this platform for the opportunity giving us, to massively vote us during the process. And then not just voting us, but they have always been there giving us the support. And our inauguration program is just pending to be held on Saturday. Let me appreciate the past leadership. I mean, not past leadership, but the current leadership, the outgoing leadership, and the planning, the founding member of this whole union for bringing this idea up, where we have come to contribute. Honorable Franklin Lamanyangli, Abigail, my dear sister Abigail, and Jianping, uh, Michelle Zago, Shirley, Dopo, all those guys. Let me appreciate them for leading the union to where we have reached, and we have come to contribute as well. So, as it stands, we are calling on everybody. This is the first and ever uh, inauguration program to be held, and we are asking everybody to be present in Kigali here, and the momentum is actually high. The momentum is actually high. Everybody that I mean, daytime people call me, Comrade, we are coming, Comrade, we are coming. We need our flyers, we need other things. We are coming, and every day. And let me not go follow without appreciating our dear brother Thomas Nyanda, commonly known as D&D. He has been one of the brains behind the process. He's doing everything possible that we can uh, go follow with the publicity and everything about the union. So we appreciate him a lot, and he's there every time producing flyers, giving the technical know-how about how we move forward, and working collectively with our people. We appreciate everybody. So in addition to the purpose for which we are here, and where va- my chair today on planning committee has spoken about it, and the SG, we have written a lot of people back in Liberia and here. It will let me officially announce this. The vice president was written, and it's impending that the vice president might likely come here. So if he will not come, he will send somebody from his office to come here. So the program will be actually big, very very big. The Senator Koga has already given us the the I mean the the acceptance. He has consented to come, and he and I talk every time. He's on his way already, and we wrote Senator Twayen as well. And the chair, the SG said he was to come, but due to certain conditions, he will not be able to come. But we wrote a lot of people, even the we wrote Honorable Wemope, we wrote all those guys, our Nima Legislative Caucus, almost everybody. And Yago Nima Yasi. So when I'm going to hit the air about Nima County, everybody is willing to contribute. And everybody is willing to come together to see how best the process can be successful. So, the process is actually gaining it's gaining a momentum, and everybody is willing to come on the program that particular time that is already set up. So we are here to inform our public tonight that if you are doing any other thing that may limit you to not come for the program, that will serve as maybe barrier to not come for the program, you should try by all means and work towards it and see how best you can attend the program, because the program will be hugely attended by people, dignitaries that you have not seen them before, and that some of them you have been seeing them on social media. They have been posting them about their contribution to the country, the like of Honorable Samuel Kongwenkoga at the Capitol Hill. You know why he does. So if you can see Honorable Samuel Gongwenkoga and interact with him in person, it will be a privilege for you to exchange idea with him or exchange communication with him. So we are calling everybody, we are calling all Nimbayans across East Africa. I think the SG left one of the countries now, like Tanzania. Tanzania is actually involved as well. So
Sorry,
we are
sorry,
calling
sorry,
everybody here.
sorry. A minute. We're getting a feedback from someone. Please, please tell the people at the back to reduce that noise, please. Sylvester, please take over. Let me do some adjustment. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah. So
President,
if you are not
continue.
okay, thank you. So we are calling on everybody, our Nima County students in Yanza, our Nima County students in uh uh in Wuye, uh Shem, our Nibakane student in Yanza, the group of guys there, our sisters and brothers, they're already, they are in hard gear to come. Our Nibakane students in Mozambique, every one of them in hard gear to come. Every day I talk to them. And then the team in Wamagana, almost everybody is in high gear to come, as well as the team where the planning committee chair is residing, and then not just the planning committee chair residing there, but the country representative elect for the union, who 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 held huge responsibility when it comes to the operations within each country. On a
I think, Mr.
Gisenyi. Yeah, they are bringing the entire thing from Gisenyi to be part of the process. I'm not discussing Kigali. Kigali, where I reside, and the SG resides, and other guys reside. Everybody is in high gear to partake in the process to see how best we can move the new animal students forward. So, Honorable Presiding, thank you very much, and we are here to provide more information as the show goes on. And I really appreciate every one of you as it stands. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gombe. And I would like to know from is it you guys have a planning committee separate from the program committee, or they are joined? Before I ask this question.
they are a joint team, but within a joint team, there are people who play in separate roles.
Oh, okay. So I
So
will,
the program, yeah,
yes,
now the program mm,
since the planning committee chair is here, I would like to know in terms of fundraising, what is the target, financial target?
Okay, thank you.
If it is not a secret,
Yeah,
We
it's a
are
secret.
expecting big. We shouldn't limit our expectation. We are expecting big, something huge for the organization. Yeah.
something huge now, because you are inviting other people, you say something huge, man, with that kind of question. You say you're expecting what is huge to you might not be huge to me, you see? So maybe you will be underestimate. So, but when you answer the question, it seems like it's a secret.
Yeah, so something huge will require everybody bringing, I mean, the financial support to raise the necessary fund because we need the funding from everywhere. Yeah, much as you get the funding from everywhere, you put together, it become more huge. So we encourage everybody coming to
No,
the
the reason
program.
why I ask this question, because when you are doing fundraising, like we have seen in this community, many a times when you are expecting a guest, I'm sure you have raised your target. I heard you guys talk about stretching hands to your brothers and sisters or Liberian at large for financial for tuition aid and financial aid in whatsoever regard. And at least if you set the bar high, it will motivate even those people who back home will know that there is a dying need that they have to address through this leadership. So that's why I asked about the target. But anyway,
Yeah,
since it's a secret, then it's of no problem though. It's of no problem. And again, I must appreciate the essence of your organization and the institution as it is, because this is what we need to strengthen diaspora unity. When everyone focus is concentrated one way, it will limit the influx of funds to the overall diaspora community. So the beauty of having these separate groupings is not our weakness. It's not division. That's why a tree has many branches. And I must appreciate that, UNSEA is here for good. But I would like to ask the incoming leadership, what are exception of financial aid or scholarship or tuition aid? What are other plans that you guys have in the pipeline for the overall objectives of this institution?
and like I've said before, the institution, the leadership is led right now. We've come to power on the basis of transparency and accountability. And the acting leadership, there were some lapses that we observed, and it was true that when we flag it up, the people saw the need that we represent them as people who would do more better than what they were doing. So we're going to be looking at a lot of things: the accountability, taking care of students' funds, taking care of funds. To raise the fund is not a thing, right? But the issue is that the funds management is what can bring the organization down. If you raise a fund when you cannot manage a fund better, it brings conflict between the organization members. Members try to create different feeding. People no more become serious to attend meeting because they are not benefiting from what they ought to benefit from. So we're going to be looking at that very keenly to manage UNSEA funds to the letter. There's going to be accountability for every other thing. Now, what we can always assure all of our members, we're going to put accountability to the core, accountability and transparency. And besides, we have a lot of activities like in our manifesto, we catalog stuff exposed and other educational activities, the debates, other presentation. something that can explore UNSEA member to new other things, innovation, and among all, we always strive to push unity among us because unity is a key for our county, Nima County. We know we are very united people, and so we're going to push unity to the key and settle every dispute within the organization wherever dispute arises. But we have a lot of things on board that we are coming with. We have a lot of strategies that our members to the General Assembly that are going to be putting forth to us. What are some of the suggestions? They're going to be bringing their own suggestions. They're going to be making recommendations. And when we see it necessary, we'll go by all of these things for the success of a year.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you guys anticipate of having a tuition aid, I would like to know mechanism that you guys think would be necessary to affect members in the region, not specifically Rwanda. Because from what I have noticed, if I'm wrong, you correct me, that the first tuition aid, I want to believe that it greatly benefited students of Rwanda. And, so I would like to know whether the next one, what are those plans that you guys have now to at least to catalog people in like you mentioned, is it Burundi that you mentioned that you have Nema student in
No, I
Burundi?
said, I said we have little wallet, one or two member in Botswana.
But Botswana is not part of East Africa.
I mean Burundi. I mean Burundi. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I would like to know because you guys are like your leadership is being centralized, but you have representatives to those East African nations. So I would like to know if the second phase of the tuition aid or whatsoever you may term it to be, how well will it affect those people positively around the region? Exception of Rwanda
Yeah,
being over crowded with Nimbadians.
yeah. Like looking at the financial aid, there gonna be different perspectives that come around. When you look at our leadership here, it's been decentralized.
Mm,
When we were going to the election, we got people from all around the spaces. We had representation from Uganda, and we had representation in majority from Rwanda. So
mm,
likewise, the situation A, we're going to make sure that there's going to be a representation so that everybody can be felt, can benefit from what all they have sold. But we're also going to be taking into consideration active members. We're going to look at how active you are within the organization. So these are considerations we're going to undertake. We're going to look at very keenly. We're going to look at your participation. We're going to look at your meeting attendance. But we're going to decentralize it. Rwanda going to benefit. Uganda going to benefit. Kenya going to benefit. And all other East African countries around here going to benefit. All other countries that we have members in from East Africa will benefit. But we're going to look at the statistic, the General Assembly. We're going to review that. We're going to sit down and analyze it. Which one of the country have more members? Obviously, a country with more members stands to stands to benefit a greater extent. So as a stand, Rwanda have the highest numbers of NIMA in East Africa members right now. So they're going to benefit in majority when you look at the statistic. The Uganda came second, but Rwanda is the first in terms of membership. Uganda is the second. So we're going to be very clear about that.
okay, thank you very much. So let's talk about the structure and the governance that we anticipate for UNSEA. Do you guys now have a constitution? Or it was MOU that took you to election?
No, we have a
Oh,
we have a constitution. We had a constitution committee, and the constitution committee we got representation from all over, and the constitution was crafted. So we are a serious organization. We have a status that we operate with, and these bylaws and regulation is taken into key consideration within the organization. So it's our working tools that we continue to put out there to the members, and then encourage them to read the constitution, because it's a constitution that's going to allow you to hold each member of the union accountable to what they do. So we have a constitution that we are working with.
Yeah, thank you very much. Mr. Bro, is there anything that you want to add before I ask the next question?
Yes, yes. I just want to add my voice to my SG. He rightfully placed everything. You know, like the issue that has to do with the benefit that comes uh, to the union, how students will benefit it. You know, our focus is not an individual. I mean, someone who is already in position benefit. But our focus is while we are fighting to restore the integrity of our union and move our union forward, we are also focusing on how an individual, I mean, every individual within the union benefits. How do they benefit? Maybe if fund is being opportune to be raised by the leadership, our leadership, the distribution of that fund, we expect it to take effect on almost everybody, depending on whether you are one or two in your country or you are five or six in your country. We have our focus is for every individual to benefit. And then every individual benefiting the criteria that was just mentioned by my SG is one of the key criteria that we will focus on. Your participation into the union process, your the program that coming. The program that coming is one of the key tools that we will use as well. So people who will pay their way to come from Uganda and attend the program, or students who will pay their way to come from all the way Gisenyi to come for the program, you don't expect them not to benefit, despite they are now experiencing financial maybe constraint and other things, but you don't expect them not to benefit as well. So and then when there are other people who there will be, I might say, there will be the extra benefit, people who are experiencing extreme conditions when it comes to their study process. They will now will be focusing on financial aid that will that one will call it equity, to be able to tap people up and see how best we can experience, we can what we call or maintain balance, to maintain balance for everybody to be maintained into the process or into the system and see how best they can get their education in this country. But our focus is for our union members to benefit, not just an individual. Yeah. And before you come in with your second question, I guess you guys are hearing me or you are not hearing me.
We are
Yes, I'm
hearing
here.
you.
Am I clear to?
I was muted first when I was speaking. I would like to
Oh,
know,
okay, okay.
it's so unfortunate that we are now discussing ONSI at, I think, at the inauguration stage now. But because we have Nimba Student Association in Rwanda, and I want to believe the same in Uganda, and I'm kind of wondering what motivated all union to come under one umbrella and be represented as a sub branch.
You know, I this question is very key, and we will actually appreciate you being on the program, because the historicity of the union will be given there that day, and you'll get to know the detail of what motivates uh, us by putting everybody together. But to speak to it and to clarify the doubt a bit, they got a saying that says, especially from Nima Kante, Yago Nima Yasi and Nima Unity.
That's it.
So we notice that if despite we got Nibayans in all of the countries, and they have the opportunity to be independent in their country, to have organization there, we decided to communicate and bring all this idea. That's why from the onset of my expose, I try to uh, recognize the effort of our founding members, Honorable Franklin Damanyangli and his team, for bringing up this idea that we have come to build on it and see how best we can move the union forward. So our being together as Nibaians under one umbrella, we will know about each other activities. We will know about how our educational process going. We'll know about if you have any health conditions, or you have any constraint financially, or you have any constraint, any way that you think that can be handled by any other person, or you cannot handle it by yourself. If we know about it, we'll be able to contribute in a way that we contribute as a union, to see how best, or we work in line with our people back home, so to see how best we can contribute. So meaning we are under one umbrella, that almost every activity we do is known by ourselves. That's why we are in the same group. When you put information in that group, all the students in Uganda will know about it, and the student in Kigali here will know about it. So meaning when you're not well in Uganda, and when you put it in a group, everybody will get access to it. So that's just not the logic about coming under one umbrella to have the Union of Nimba Students in East Africa. But we appreciate. I know you guys will be there, but the historicity of the union will be given on the program, and you will get a little insight about how the program, how the union came to being, and what was the idea brought forth that we are trying to work on today. Thank you.
I must appreciate the energy that you guys are putting in into this institution, and I want to believe that with Bruce Gombe serving as a chairman, is it chairman or president?
Chairman.
We
Okay,
use we use the chairman for now.
you chairman. Okay, so I'll have to be very careful how I attribute the title to it. So if Brooks Gombe is serving as a chairman, I want to believe this ONSI will flourish. But Mr. Gombe, I would also want to know because I've been receiving some information that the person who's supposed to turn power over to you is not in country. Would that affect the inauguration?
No, it cannot affect the inauguration. You know, we have how do I call it? Uh, if the president is not available or the chairman is not available, the separation of who is next to the chairman is available. You can turn over power. Even if the person who is next to the president, who is a vice, she's not available, the SG might be available to turn over power. So if the president is not available, it does not mean that the process cannot go on. But we are working together to see how best our process can go on, because the unity we have is deeper. Though on the surface you will hear people talking, but at the end of the day, when we speak our one language, everything is resolved.
No, the
Yeah.
reason I know about Nimbaden unity. That one I cannot underestimate that. But the reason that I ask because I'm hearing a lot of news in the public that the chairman of the ONSI is nowhere to be found, and these guys are rushing with the inauguration. So the absence of the of the acting chairperson, it kind of sparked some controversy. That's why.
Where you want to carry us, it might not be our focus for now. Actually, our focus is how our program will be held, and how we will work according to the promise we made to the people, especially on our pedo. The agenda we have. Uh, I'm coming. Sorry, my laptop want to go off. Let me plug it quick.
That is, as she
Okay,
can continue from
that's
there. Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, like the chairman was
Okay, it's
saying.
okay.
Oh, the
So,
chairman is
like I was
back. The
saying,
chairman is back. Mm.
yeah, like I was saying, I don't want us to go to where we you want to drive us to go. But however, we our focus is to make the program to be successful for everybody to come. As long the majority of the members, they entrusted us with this responsibility to spearhead the union. We are so grateful to them. Can you imagine? I don't want to. We won with 78% of the vote accumulated. So you don't expect majority to be on our side. The fact remains everybody, even if anybody voted against us, for now nobody voted against us. Everybody voted for us. So we are the leader for the people, and then we will do what we were called to do. So the asking of our president not being here, or let's say the chairman not being here, uh, it does not mean that the process cannot go on. The VAS is here and she actually energetic. She's with us every time we have a meeting. So it means the president is here, I mean, in spirit, and the power is always available in the presence of the vice president. So I mean, everything is of course. So
Okay,
our focus
let
is
me come
how
in
people
small.
can work
Everything
together.
is on course. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Brooks.
Thank you,
Mr.
thank you.
Barrett,
Let
you know
yeah, I'm back now.
the message, the last question. I think it was
You
never
want to
go.
ask political question? We're not ready for that.
So, folks, thank you for watching this screen visual. You've been listening to the team from the Nimba Student Association. Is it Union Association in East Africa?
Yes, the Union
Okay,
of Nimba
the Union of Nimba
in
Student East
East
Africa.
Africa.
Okay, that's good. So let's recognize some of our followers who have Kato, Melo Kato say screen vision, and we got David G no Jacob D Davis Jr. He say I'm following from China. Okay, that's good, comrade. We got Marcus. Marcus say I'm following live from my comfort zone. Thank you so much, Marcus. Can you share our show? Uh so you can put in your course, to give your input, ask question. It is the time for you to ask questions, to interact with your leader, because you won't see them on the platform again. The next time you're going to see them to ULK campus, and we'll be having programs. So how will you ask questions? Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Rita will not answer you. At that time, she will be busy on money business,
Rita
because
gonna
I
be
see.
busy that day.
Yeah, so it better now you call to ask a question, all the necessary question you got to ask, so that they can respond to you. Maybe if your question is relevant, they can do some adjustment, because we still have small time, you know, because they think it's everybody business now. So you can call, the number is on the screen, you can call. JJ been asking some questions. I was in the back trying to put things together. And I want to appreciate you guys so much for answering the question, responding. I learned that you guys have people, but I don't know what's the
Yeah.
plan, of expanding this thing, because you already have a bigger picture, like you say, the entire East Africa, and for now you only have few. Okay, we have somebody calling. I don't know. Uh, Okay, we have a caller. Good evening. Your name, where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm Travel Sidon SD calling from Chisenyi, Rwanda, Western Province. I just want to take this time to say thank you to our leaders
You guys
and the
following?
program committee chair. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Trago.
Okay, our leader and the program committee chair on the show tonight. Actually, we got so many information, but I actually have a concern
Mm-hmm.
that has to do with
Hello, what's the
we
concern,
saw
sir?
Yeah, we saw flyers of the president, vice president of Liberia the last time, and I want the leadership in the planning committee to please clarify to the public how sure are we that the vice president is going to be here on Friday, because Saturday is the program, and how sure are we that the vice president will be here, because we saw a flyer of that vice president, also some special guests that they invited, like the superintendent and other people. So we want to get more information on how sure those guys are going to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Seaton, and we appreciate you joining from that. So I think you listened to the caller, right? You want to answer? Yes. So Justin, the number is on WhatsApp. You can call via WhatsApp. We will appreciate the number is on WhatsApp. So if you want to call, through WhatsApp, you can call. If you want to call locally, you can also make your call. And yes, you can answer the caller. Who want to
And
respond?
Yeah, let me come into the caller who just left it line and asking how sure are we that the vice president going to be here. I mean, in a sense, that our leaders from the country promise all that, oh gentlemen, by all costs, we're going to be there. We believe them as our leaders. I mean, it's not a first instance here. They have been supportive to us, and they have assured us that they're going to attend the program. So all we do is that we call all of our members, let's be there to grace the occasion so that when our leaders come to these programs, they see the attendance, they know how united we the Nigerians are. So we can assure that all of our leaders you see in the flyers out there, they're going to be around on that day. They're going to be in East Africa at UOK campus, Kisosi. And the program starts at 10:30. So we call all of our members, let us be present to await our leaders so that the program can be successful on that day, so that we raise enough money to seek the well-being of NIMA students in East Africa.
Okay, thank you. I think it's clear. Siton, you got the question. I want to go back to Rita. Rita said after the program will be a ball boy. If you go in there, care your own money. Ah, so how now? So we just go in there. What I mean, so it just that so that component of the program, how is really going to be like just to go there once you are going get your own money, just going to merry make? How is there any small support going to be there before people start contributing, buying something, or you just go there on your own? Nothing. We just go in there after the program from the hall, maybe spend some time during the evening hour. We go to the entertainment center, go to chill and make sure if you go in, you can drink anything, but you're gonna be responsible for it. Is that what you're saying?
Uh, we don't want to promise, but we don't know what the future holds. Maybe the leadership can step in, but we don't want to tell you guys say, oh, you will come. If you come, you have one bottle or two bottle. At the end of the day, we are not able to meet our promises. So we hope that the leadership maybe can step in somehow if they have the finance. But all we need is your support for you to come. Let's have fun. Let's meet each other. You can make friends. You meet people from Uganda, from Kenya, other part of East Africa. So it's just for us to network that particular night and have fun. So you can
What
come
what
with
what, what is the
finance.
dress code? What is the dress code for the program? Because last time you guys had shirt, but I didn't see anything like shirt. You can just wear anything, just make sure it's decent. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. You dress very neatly and come for the program. There is no t-shirt on sale. There is no cap. And for the after party, we did not prepare a ticket because we don't want to put pressure on the students that are coming. We have students coming from Uganda. They are paying their own way. Students from Kisei. So we don't want to pressure them with a lot of expenses. Yeah.
Okay. So I care to know about the protocol. How it's going to be like when we expect the honorable to arrive? Because although I don't know if it's not in secret like my man usually say, then you can let the public to know about it because we want to be at the airport to receive the honorable so that people can know yes Senator Koga is already in the city. The news going to go viral. So how's the protocol? And
Yeah,
after the program, I come in after the program. We notice in the community there are people who once they bring this leader from Liberia, and then right after the program, sometimes you carry Yanza. Somebody don't even stop Kigali. You pass straight to Yanza. From Yanza, right after the program, bring him back to the hotel straight. Let's go. He going back to where he come from. Why? This is Kigali. They have to explore Kigali. Is there any plan? Like let's go visit like the memorial site. Let's visit the other places because these people need to go back home to see something. But you just wrap a meal up in a bundle, honorable. You just bring them point straight to a hotel. From hotel to the program site. Right after the program, back to hotel. The next morning, he own a flight going. Is that how the program going to be like? After all, there is plan like after the program, we're going to visit this site, and, for you to see at least to explore Kigali a little bit before going back. Is there anything in the protocol like that? I just thought to spice everyone in, because these are things that have been on my mind since this
I mean,
morning.
the man can be tactical because the man carries honorable oil around the money honors are getting will reduce.
No, fine. That's the problem. Somebody said it's sitting. For me, the honorable
The
coming
man can
after the
be
program,
tactical.
they may still have it may not honorable. So you will not just come and right after the program, you just go back to the hotel. So we have to think out of the box. Let's take the man out to the memorial side, explore Kigali small. Then you see some part. Then when you go back now, you say, yeah, I was in Kigali, man. We went to this place, we went
Okay,
to this place,
let me speak to you. Let me speak to
And I
you
think
about
there's an
this.
open recommendation. The committee
Yeah,
should
that's
take
just a recommendation. If you accept it, that's
consideration
fine to
so that
everybody.
at least they can spark, it does not have to be the entire community, but at least let honorable, feel like he was in Kigali.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you should do that one after man finish giving you the money so okay.
Yes, Brooks, you wanted to say something. Go
Yeah, we
ahead,
gonna after
bro.
the program, man.
Yeah, but after
Yeah,
the
yeah.
program discussion.
When it comes to, are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's good. When it comes to the arrival of the guest speaker, or maybe the arrival of the guests that we anticipating to be here, the feedback.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the guests are expected to arrive in Kigali on Friday. Yeah, I according to the plan, my bosses are on the call now according to their plan, and they just gave me the opportunity to talk about it. So our guests will be arriving on Friday, and on Friday for the guest speaker and the vice president or somebody who will represent the vice president, they will arrive that same day. But when it comes to the media representation to be there, we will communicate with you, and then so we can be there. But the
Yeah.
entire Nima Kande students residing in Rwanda here and in East Africa here, they will be at the airport to receive our guests that day. So, and we did the same thing when our superintendent came here. We went there, we received her. So this come around, we are going to inform you so everybody can be there and receive the guests. The issue with the let's say the award, not means the award, the how do I call it, the inaugural ball. You know that the cheerleader plays it correctly or rightfully from the beginning of this whole planning process. When the planning team made that request, they were trying to make requests for us to let all of people were making requests if our students can contribute by themselves to see how best the program can be successful. You know, logically, we never wanted for poor attendance to be on the program because students are coming from all the way Uganda, students are coming from all the way Kenya, students are coming from all the way Gisenyi. So tax, giving them tax to pay certain amount of money before the program can be successful. Some may not have that money to pay at the moment, and some might feel that saying I'm not paying this money, I'm not going because I will not pay. Then other people be there, I go benefit from it. They will be shame. So we use that wisdom to say nobody is collecting money, nobody is contributing towards the process. What we need from you is if you have any money, put it in your pocket because there will be fundraiser that day. Put it in your pocket when you reach to the venue during the fundraising rally. You can contribute within it,
Okay.
but it's
Thank
not
you.
something I will tax you. So now to the inaugural ball, everybody is, I mean, it's free to go there. And we reach there, maybe something might happen, we don't know. The people will decide what will happen, or they will decide what will not happen. So everybody is free to go there to see how best we can make the night a fruitful one.
Mr.
Okay.
Bala, I got one question for the planning committee. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can
Are you
squeeze it in
people?
because we're
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
go. You can squeeze it in, sir.
Are you people considering refreshment immediately after the program, or we'll go to our various home,
Mm-hmm.
eat our food, and then we'll
Mm-hmm.
go to rush back? Because you know the thing about y'all saying the ball will be to rush back. No matter rush back are free to enter. So it should not be that you're doing all favor now. Normally, rush back are free to enter unless they haven't show that they say will pay. And normally there will be no show to rush back that day. So I think the small thing you will receive from the fundraising, at least you can just allocate 500,000 in one bottle because you're inviting more than 100 people. I want to believe. The people that are being attended that day, it might be either more than 150 or exact 150. So I can make some provision at least when I want one bottle of triple king or Guinness, it can be available. So some of us can come at least. We can try to show our social.
Is,
But
is that is that is that is that a recommendation or a
so the
question?
issue will that be a little refreshment immediately after the program? At least that will start us on GB, and let there be representation of the neighbor, and
Or or y'all will behave like
traditionally.
the guy from the guy from Bokante. I mean, right after the program, the man bundle their money, they were gone. The minute borrow the money, they were gone. Nobody, I mean, that your business, your be there, be
Yeah.
discussing our money.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Sylvester. So let me
Hey,
speak
my
first to the issue.
panelists, oh, says Mr.
Ah,
JJ, I beg you.
okay,
Eh.
panelists. Sorry. So let me speak to the issue of the after party. So I believe that if a group of people are going to host certain event at certain entertainment center, they are charged to do certain thing. But in our negotiation process, we were able to negotiate with the owner of the rush bar, and he agreed that we are not going to pay all them. All we need is just to buy drinks for him. So maybe if he's saying our rush buy is free, maybe for their customers. But once we are having or even there just one group of people going there, I believe that he could charge for that place. But we did a negotiation and then we agreed that we only purchase drinks for him. So for the food, we are facing fried rice and chicken. After
Jesus.
the program, we'll have our refreshment. From there, everybody go home and rest after we meet at the inaugural.
Thank you. Thank you.
So no
Now,
GV, sir? No
now you
GV?
say something.
Meaning
Now
the
you
food,
say
Not
meaning the
something.
TV.
food will be there. Meaning the
No
food will be
GV?
there immediately after the
Yeah,
program you
yeah. The
eat.
food will be there right after the
No,
program. The
but it's in
photo,
a
everything
traditional
we start.
program. I will have Nimba Association, then you go Friday.
Man, to get a GV medicine and a problem. There are a lot of things can be in that GVs too.
All right,
No,
thank you.
we changing the flavor of the camera.
Okay, thank you so much, and let me recognize my own cheerleader, Avina Thompson. She's watching from Kigali. I appreciate you for joining us this evening. So, folks, I want to say thanks to you guys for joining us this evening to discuss about your program. We appreciate. So, we're about to go. Maybe you can, if you forget about anything, you can just give a party comment and then squeeze something in. Encourage people to go for the program. At least someone 30 seconds. Let's start from who? The the secretary. Let's start from the SG.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Screen Vision. Thank you for the opportunity giving us again to sit there and discuss about our union activities. We appreciate you. And I will quickly let it go to inform, to re-echo some of those we are invited. The Liberian community, the Liberian community leadership in Gisenyi, we waiting to see them. The Liberian community leadership in Wamagana, the Liberian community leadership in Mosanzi, the LIPCA, leadership in UTB Rango campus, the Basel students, the Lofa students, and the Bon County students, and the association of our host over there, right? Having to be with the ERK leadership, and we must appreciate them. They play some part in negotiating our hall and our football field. They've been doing a great job. We also wrote them concerning the program too. We invited you, Screen Vision. Screen Vision is already invited.
We send your communication ever since. And we invited the Bachelor Empire TV, the Justice Community Online TV, and we invited serious other. Not forgetting the Gisenyi leadership too. We hope to see all of you guys there. So, per the statistic, we have invited all of you regional organizations, and some of them are promised us that they're going to be there, and we are hopeful to see all organizations
Okay.
represented there.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, we say thank you for the opportunity again.
Okay. Okay. Please let's just wrap up quick. We don't have time again before we go off. Yeah, let's go. Let's start with you. Yeah. Go ahead, Rita.
Okay, thank you so much, Scream Vision family. Thank you to our listening audience. And thank you to all our NIMA students in East Africa. So we are hoping to see you guys there. The success of this program depends on all of us. Our support, our presence will be highly needed in this program because we'll be receiving our leaders from Liberia, from other part of East Africa, like Chairman Brown will be here. So please come, let's make this program a success. Thank you again, Scream Vision.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's Rita. She is the chairperson on the planning committee. Let's hear you. President elect Mr. Bruce K. Gwambei.
Thank
Man, I
you.
jam
Thank you
on.
very much. And
Oh,
let
Chairman
me
elect,
let me use
sorry.
this opportunity again to appreciate. Let me appreciate Stream Vision for allowing us and granting us the opportunity to appear here tonight. And me appreciate the listening and to add my voice to everyone that the program will be this coming Saturday and the arrival time will be on Friday. So we are asking everybody to be on the program. And tomorrow we'll be appearing also on Radio Voice of Gompa in Liberia, Nimakante, to talk to our family back home, our leaders, to see how best those that we have rating to come on the program for them to speak to us and see how best we can plan together. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. We want to appreciate you guys for joining us. I think the followers got some insight when it comes to the program. Who are those will be, who are those going to grace the occasion? So now people know, and I like the way Sylvester bring you guys outside to talk about the jollof rice, the fried rice and chicken. Yeah, at least something. It means that after the program, after talking, people have to drink water. That component of the program is a time for you to socialize. Connecting with each other, you're eating, sharing contact. When you're eating, yeah, where you come from, what's going on in your place. But anyway, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And Sarasa, thank you for bringing that out. I appreciate you coming. Let's hear you. We're about to go. So you
Yeah,
will leave
so
us.
yeah, thank you, CEO. You know, you understand the social theory.
Yeah, my man.
Essential contact, where you from, why you need. Okay, so I would like to appreciate the leadership and as well as the planning committee of this unique upcoming unique program. We are looking forward to seeing those that they invited, and we are also looking forward to ensuring that we support each other in whatsoever regard. You know, want to end on this note. Inauguration just like a marriage or a day of wedding. You know, after winning the election, you go to the inauguration. It will be so colorful, and everybody will be smiling. But after election, after inauguration, what next? So I think we will look forward to invite them here again. Maybe we will give them some briefing space in their leadership and see whether they were able to walk the talk within a short period of time of that leadership. And thank you, Mr. Brooks. Congratulations again for winning your election. But I'm also still concerned about the absence of your chairman. But anyway, we hope that it will be handled. Thank you, Mr. Bala.
Thank you so much, Sylvester. Let me just squeeze something in. When we invited them for the first program, we discussed similar things. After the program, they were going to come back to talk to us. After the program, try reaching out to them. We are still working on things. We are doing it when we are doing it. But this time around, when they do it, we'll come back up there, we can talk it. We're not waiting that. From the program, you come here, you discuss it. After the
This is
program, now what you just
this,
from the
this
program,
I will
now we
hijack
need to
you.
know.
I will
You will
hijack
not
you.
tell
This
me
is different
like
leadership. We beg you. We
that. Okay,
understand, but
thank
this is
you.
different leadership.
Your leadership is
Yeah.
media friendly. Oh.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate.
Yeah,
Go and sleep. I mean, go and think. Well, playing for the program. We hope to be there. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so
Minister.
first, I want to say
Thank you.
thanks for
thank
joining
you.
us. Avina say, yeah, after talking, it's eating time. Sure, after talking, it's eating time. We're going to socialize. We're going to, join. We're going to connect. I mean, don't be afraid on that day when you're eating. Ask somebody for a name. Look, you on WhatsApp or you on Instagram, you on LinkedIn. Just share contact. It's good to connect. Because tomorrow you don't know who you're going to meet in office when you get your letter application or who's going to interview you. You don't know. And then when you go, you see Rita saying that in the chair, say, "Oh, our boss delay." I mean, but when you ask Rita for a number or name on that day you're lecturing, I mean, it's going to make sense. But at the end of the day, we all have to connect. We have to network. So that's why, I mean, during the eating time, you can do it. We appreciate, but not on the program for you to be talking. Let's listen on that day, and then listen to the message. I know the message by will not be easy on that day from the chairman elect. So just take your pen and paper to take note on that day. The message that you receive. Jonathan, I'll see you guys man tomorrow. And we pray to host the leadership of the Liberian community here in Rwanda. Uh, anyway, when we discuss it, we'll do that. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. We'll see you on Saturday.
Sylvester.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
I mean, the people who paid there, that day, it was good I brought a question, man. The people have to face the chicken that put benefit too. You
Yeah.
can't go on the program, be hungry. I mean, they made it for poker day. Look, right after the program, they trying to bundle their money.
No, that
They
is
were
same
poor.
thing. That is same thing the many of our grandpas wanted to do to all. Yeah, we before last
Wow.
Saturday. My man, the men
Mm-hmm.
raise that money now. Ali, time for all the voter thing, everything. The men will be preparing the food will be coming, but the man not do it. The man will get the boss everything. Will Andrew, oh my man, we
Oh,
get money here. Oh yeah. But Ali, at the end of the day, we're here to boss more boom and it will let but the
yeah,
many
it is
program
what
is
it is, man.
successful. But they should not be so. You cannot only be after the money. And this is something I would like to caution them. Though we still going live and also I will do it privately. And
Okay, Mr. Rest.
when they receive the money, they should know how to manage it properly. Because when you just receive something new, you can be hard for it.
Yeah.
But when you cannot sustain it now, then they will now say, ah, the direction not for what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a franga no day. You know.
Well,
All right,
wish
Mr.
them well. We
Bala.
hope that everything going to go well with them. Our comrade Broski Gwambe is there. We know that things going to work up once he work with the other comrade. So thank you so much, comrade. We can
So
go
do
and
we have
sleep.
guests on Sunday?
We'll talk that in the back. We'll talk that.
All right, brother. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching this is Screen Vision. My name is Tatos V Bala, and I want to say thanks to every one of you who have been following us from the beginning of our program until the end. And I hope to see you guys probably tomorrow or Sunday. Thank you.